everybody. Welcome to In Spiritual Journey. We are going to get the weekly forecast for August 20th to the 26th for every sign. So, we just had a lot of powerful energy. We always do, though, but we just had the Lionsgate on the 8th. We've had a few planets in retrograde. It's kind of been going crazy. We've had, the fires in Hawaii, as well as there's a hurricane warning or watch in California, of all places. Usually it's Florida. What is going on, right? See, that's just showing that there's a big shift on this planet. So, if you guys are still denying it, it's, slapping you in the face pretty much. So we're going to go ahead and see what's going on for everybody. I don't really have a plan yet. I'm trying to come up with it. We'll probably just do the basics, like the frequency, what's coming in that you don't expect, challenges, things like that, and some advice. So thanks for joining me. I appreciate the support. Let me just finish up my coffee. I got my water and I'm ready to go. All right. So, we are still technically into Leo. So we're going to finish this reading with, start this reading with Leo. We are going into Virgo this week, actually. So let's go ahead and see Leo. First, let's shout out to the universe and spirit guides to please bring in the best message for the week of August 20th through the 26th for the sign of Leo, for our Leo friends here. So I am using the, I don't know if you guys can't see them over there. This is the Flowers of Night Oracle that I'm getting first. And then later on, I'll be getting the Nature Speaks Oracle. Those are the two Oracle decks I'm using. So let's see, Leo, what wants to come up for you for this week? What's this energy and frequency of Leo, my friend Leo, for this week? Spirit, universe. Okay. So we have wisdom. Nice. Night Orchid. So some wisdom, asking you to tap into that wisdom or having to need that wisdom. It's always good to have that wisdom, right? But I feel like this is from lessons from the past. Now you're being able to utilize that wisdom. And we have depth on the bottom with woodland tobacco. So, there's some depth to something here that you're going to have to tap into this wisdom. I feel like it's something that's kind of not something that's not usually happening or something different here, but it's going to require a lot of wisdom, and it's from something you've gained. So very interesting energy here. All right. So let's get our Nature Speaks Oracle for you. Oh, and I do have one more. I have Earth Magic. I forgot. We have Earth Magic as well. Earth Magic. These are some decks that I don't use that much, but, Spirit's calling me. I've been really into plants and nature and earth lately, so I always have been, but really more so. I feel like there's a lot of healing power from it. So let's see. Leo, my friends Leo, what's coming up this week? So we have this one. So now we have apply past lessons. There you go. You can't get more clear than that. Thank you for tapping into my intuition and sending me those signs. So we do have a palm tree. So if any of you live in areas that have palm trees, and that's usually down south or on the west coast. Arizona has some. So there's Texas, all that area. So it could be more significant for you guys, but it doesn't have to be. But this is apply past lessons with this palm tree. So there's going to be some wisdom that you're going to have to tap into from past lessons, like I said. So see, it was all for naught, right? We always wonder, like, why is this happening to me? And then it's all for a reason. And we have emotional protection as well. And I feel like it's going to keep you from being triggered. It's going to catch you. It's going to be like, oh, I've been down this road before. I'm going to be, hold that fire back within me because, you're a fire sign and I get it. I really do. You want to speak before you think about it? I totally get that. I'm an Aries, so I got it. I feel your pain. You have to bite your lips sometimes. But this is emotional protection. You are being protected, as well as I feel like it's going to be, you're going to almost say something and it's going to be like, nope, because it's going to hurt me in the long run more than them, Sometimes it's hard to bite our lip, but, especially nowadays, right? Okay, so let's do this Earth Magic, and then we'll get into the tarot. Oh, we have new beginnings with dawn. Yes, look at that. Beautiful. These cards are pretty. I don't know why I don't use them that much. And we have love and compassion on the bottom. Yeah, so, that's a big part of it, too. And then we have to bite our lip or hold ourselves back when we obviously want to say something, especially when it's, protecting the underdog. I think Leos have that too. I know Aries do. You know, if we know something's not right, we want to speak up. We want to be that warrior. But this is, you know, new beginnings, because sometimes we have to pick our battles, because a lot of times down the path our intentions were good. We wanted to protect the underdog, or we wanted to speak up for people that were, you know, maybe I don't want to say weak, but, you know, maybe not in that frame of mind, or kind of picked on or bullied or, you know, taken advantage of. We want to speak up for that. But a lot of times it gets us in trouble, even with the person that we were protecting. Has that happened to you? So there's some energy there. And this is about love and compassion, but it's also about love and compassion for yourself. There's like a better way to do it. I feel like the lessons have been learned. And this is saying, you know, you are going to have this test or challenge this week, Leo, where you're going to want to confront something or say something up. It's going to trigger you, and you're going to realize, like, I've been down this road before. I'm going to stand in my higher self. I'm going to do this in a new way with this new beginning, because I've learned these past lessons and I've gained the wisdom to know better now, right? The better way to do it, right? That's going to be for your best good. So let's go ahead and get some tarot cards. So we got this wisdom. We have the apply the lessons and this new beginning. So let's see what else is coming up for you. And what was on the bottom of that one? Oh, depth. Yeah, see, you've gained a lot of depth here. And there's love and compassion for yourself, and you are emotionally protected. And I feel like you have mastered your emotions, and also, you know, kind of protecting yourself emotionally as well. Because like I said, sometimes it's best to pick our battles, because somehow we get thrown into the mix. We won't even be a part of it. And fire signs somehow get themselves involved. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what's coming up with the tarot. So yeah, we have the Three of Swords as well as Temperance. Yes. Holding ourselves back, being patient, things in moderation, right? As well as Three of Swords. That's where we begin hurt. We got those hurts before. Put ourselves in the mix, so we got hurt even when we've had good intentions. Somehow we look like the bad guy, right? The mean one, right? Yeah. So I do feel like there's something here that is, you know, it's going to trigger you. I think it might even like kind of hurt you a little bit that this is happening, but you're going to tap into that wisdom and like, you know, I've gone down this road before, and the best thing for me to do is to hold myself back and approach this in a different manner, or walk away from it, right? So we have the Four of Swords at the bottom. Yeah. So the Four of Swords is, you know, contemplating, figuring out, you know, is this the best? Maybe this isn't the best thing for me. So let's get a couple more cards here. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Yeah, see, moving away. Just moving away from it. Six of Cups. I feel like this could be somebody in your past, from your past, your family, something like that. What else I think is going to bring back some kind of nostalgia. So I think this is going to kind of trigger you. You ever been somewhere and you might not even know the people, but something will remind you of somebody from the past, even like if they've hurt you or some kind of uncomfortable situation. I feel it's going to be like kind of that energy. All right, so let's go ahead and see some challenges. That looks challenging enough, but we're going to go ahead and see some challenges here. Something you might not expect, or a challenge that you might face with this. I have to get myself more Gilded Tarot. They always stick on the edge. I don't know what's up with that. All right. Challenges you might face this week, Leo. Ace of Wands. So some of you, I wanted to tell you too, this could be like a ex coming back in, you know, and it might bring up a lot of situations here, and that might be it. Like, you know, do I go for it because I'm feeling all tingly, kind of, ooh, I want to like connect again, and you know, it might be like and you start thinking about it, because there's some kind of passion here, this new beginning in passion. So it could be something to do with that. That's the challenge. So it's in a challenge position. So I feel like some kind of spark might ignite again, and it could be somebody that kind of didn't do you very good, and they're coming back in. So that could be the triggering, and that might be why you gain the wisdom, you know. And, you know, also the love and compassion is, you know, we can send people love. That doesn't mean we want to connect with them again, you know, like loving energy to heal forgiveness, whatever it is. So it could be energy with that too. So let's go ahead and get a couple more cards. This Ace of Wands is the challenge coming in. So, you know, usually Ace of Wands with that new beginning and passion is good, but this is a challenge. So it's like, you know, we're going to dangle this X in front of your face and say, you know, you said like, I know my worth now, and I'm not going to allow this person back into my life, especially if they haven't healed or changed their ways, and they come back up and it's like, oops. All right. Yeah. So now we have that Four of Wands. Four of Wands is all about stability, celebration. So I feel like, you know, this person, if it is a person, could be coming back in saying, you know, hey, let's go out and celebrate. Let's go hang out. Let's, you know, reconnect. And, you know, you want to, but it's kind of like, I can tell you haven't changed. Your actions aren't really speaking it through. You aren't taking responsibility, things like that. It could be that energy. It doesn't have to be. It could be any kind of area, but there's some kind of challenge around this being like all fired up and passion. It could even just be that you're holding yourself back, because, you know, this reminds me of like how fire signs like kind of burst with that fire energy and just wanted like, yeah, you know. And so it could be that, you know, holding ourselves back. That can be a challenge, definitely. But it looks like too, you might, you know, there could be celebration that you did it, you made it through, right? So, and then on the bottom we have the Knight of Swords. So taking action, but it came out reversed. So it's like, you know, this is a challenge, not being able to speak up or say what you feel, or, you know, or even go along with this because you know it's not the right thing for you anymore. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and just get some advice, you know, let's get some advice. So it's going to mean differently for some of you. A lot of you, I feel like this could be an ex coming back in, not really taking responsibility for how they treated you badly in the past. And, you know, you've said that you've gotten over it. You might still have a little wound, but you're trying to, you know, you've worked out well with it. And kind of just saying, like, are you going to go along with this? Are you going to freak out and just, like, tell them how you feel? Like, you know, dramatically, or are you going to hold yourself back, compose, integrity? And it looks like you have gained that wisdom and you're putting yourself in a different position than that. You know, you're applying those past lessons. And King of Pentacles. So the advice here is, yes, King of Pentacles is somebody that's very grounded, very practical, thinks things through, right? Methodical. So you're being asked to do that. And I feel like they're saying, like, if this is a relationship that, you know, maybe you were ghosted, cheated on, not treated right, not respected, that you need somebody that's more like this King of Pentacles. Somebody that's very stable, grounded, practical. Yeah, yeah. Not even willing to, don't even go for competing. You know, you don't need to lay it on the line, say it like it was. They know, right? So this is holding your integrity and just like not even playing that game, right? They know what they did. I'm gonna think I might pull a couple cards to see about this person, if it is a person. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Yes, you're better off on your own than having somebody that's going to treat you like crap or not respect you, right? Or not even acknowledge what they did. Yeah. So see, this is, you know, deep revelation. You did have that deep card. Where was it? Where was that deep card? Oh, it's on the bottom. Depth. So I feel like the universe is telling you with the advice here, you know, you've gained a lot of depth. You've done a lot of work. You've raised your vibration, and you don't want to step into that by playing that game with them, competing. You know, it's just going to lower your vibration again. So don't even do it. You're stable now. You're grounded, and something better is going to be coming in for you. But don't, you know, don't stoop to their level. Don't let your emotions get out of control. As well, because you are protected emotionally, of course. Don't let your emotions get out of control where you have to start all over again. You know, if you've done too much work, you don't want to repeat that cycle. You don't want to repeat that karma. So it's best just to move forward and be at peace here, right? So let's just see if we can get a couple cards about this person, or if it's a situation. But just if it's a person, let's get a couple cards about them, like how they're feeling, what's going on with them. And even if they don't come back around and say, like, hey, let's go hook up, let's go celebrate, let's get back in touch. I feel like they are going to, somehow, some of them are going to contact you via email, online, something like that. And it's going to, like, trigger some kind of response from you. But, you know, this is saying for the majority of you, that you have learned the lesson and you're not even going to compete that. I'm not saying you won't speak to them, but it doesn't look like, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this person, they don't know what they want. Yeah. Yeah, see, they have the Two of Pentacles, so they're kind of like juggling. They're going back and forth. They don't know what they want. They're full of conflict within themselves, just full of conflict. And they don't even take time to contemplate things, you know? They don't even give any thought to what they do. They just wreak havoc here and there, and they kind of do what they want. They're just kind of a mess. That's what's on the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna, I feel like they might have already had a tower moment, or if not, they're going to, just because of the bad karma they're kind of putting out there. You know, if they're going around just hurting people and playing with their emotions and feelings, yeah, I feel like this person doesn't know what they want. So, yeah, so Spirit here was saying, you know, to, you know, realize that you've already kind of went within and kind of figured out things and know what you want. So, you know, don't repeat karma. Don't make it happen again. And you know, who knows, this person might heal and come back, but for right now it doesn't look like they are, so it might be best just to do solo. But you might be having new people come in and things, so let's go ahead and just take a look. Let's see if what's coming up for, if you take the advice and you've learned the lessons. Let's see what's coming up for you in the future. Let's see what is coming up. Let me get a drink. All right, let's see what is coming up for my friends, Leo. What is coming up for you in the future? If you take this advice, you don't go back down that road again with this person or situation. Let's see. Okay, so you are going to grapple with something here. We do have the Devil coming in. This actually could be a Capricorn though too, so it might not be toxic energy, but you know, be careful that you don't fall back into that pattern. And you know, see, this energy's coming up. We have the, you know what, this is all like reversed though. Oh no, just this one. So we do have something about, you are going to release the memories and stuff like that, but it looks like this Page of Wands upright is, you know, starting a new beginning, something that's passionate to you. So it looks like, you know, maybe you are going to put the brakes on this person, but that doesn't mean you should. It looks like you might kind of close off to everybody here. So that's the thing. If you take this advice, it doesn't mean that all people are going to be like that, you know, so don't put up too many barriers, because it's going to keep you in this unhappy way. So you don't want to do that. Let's see if there's something new coming up. But there is some toxic energy, so be careful that your advice here isn't that just because this didn't work out that you're going to get in this kind of funk and start thinking like, you know, maybe I'm never going to find anybody, because, you know, don't let this person do that to you. Okay, you know, be proud of yourself, you know why, the reason you did it, and know that there's something better coming in for you. So don't get yourself in a funk, you know, that's not good. That's not the good outcome you want, right? You know, Spirit is not wanting you to close off from everybody, just lower vibration or whatever. There are better people out there that are more aligned with your energy. You've done a lot of work. Yeah, see, look at this. Yeah, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is abundance coming in, right? So you want to be in that energy. And then we have the Emperor. So this is being powerful. So if you take the, see, there's two different roads here. You can stand in your power, realize that you are worthy of something, and it's just because this person didn't work out, or they came back and brought up negative memories, and that you're having to defend yourself against them or put up healthy boundaries again. You can go this route, abundance and being powerful, or you can go back into this mode where you're starting to, you know, get kind of down about it, and then you start being in this old patterns of belief, negative energy, numbing yourself, you know, being critical on yourself, which is going to block your happiness, as well as then you're not going to be passionate moving forward. So you don't want to do that. So there's two outcomes here, Leo, but it's up to you which one you want to do. You know, we have that Knight of Swords on the bottom. This is like, you know, not taking action. So, you know, just because you're putting up boundaries and not accepting this person's offer, that is a good thing. You know, don't look at it as a negative thing, okay? I feel like this person might trigger you a little bit. And, you know, even though you might do the right thing, you're going to kind of, in your head, start kind of thinking negative, thinking about that situation again. Maybe start thinking about lack and your worth. Yeah, see? You can't be like that, okay? Be like this one, letting that heartbreak go. making you stronger, you know? New beginnings, because you have applied the lessons, okay? And be compassionate and loving towards yourself, all right? And look on the bottom of this deck here. We have the full moon completion. Yes, this is complete. And you've leveled up. So stand in that power and be proud of yourself, okay? Don't let this person start making you wonder about yourself again or doubt things. Don't let it bring back those negative memories about that stuff, okay? Because it's a good thing that you're doing this. And the universe is going to be bringing in something better for you. And it doesn't want you to start taking this critical thoughts and toxic behavior and patterns of belief because of that person again coming back in. You know, sometimes those past memories can come creep back up and make us feel pretty crappy again. And that's not what this is for. This is so you do know your worth. It's the opposite. It wants you to know that you're worthy of something and be proud of yourself, that you have learned so much. Okay? And be compassionate towards yourself. All right? You have gained a lot of wisdom here. Okay? You know? So, this night orchids are pretty, by the way. But night can be like the shadowy energy. So we have to be careful of that. You have gained a lot of wisdom, but don't let yourself fall back into that shadow part of it. Okay? You know, you have gained a lot of wisdom from those shadows, but don't fall back into them. And, you know, it's natural. Sometimes we do, but we have to make sure we pull ourselves out of it, okay? Because you have learned a lot of lessons. You're stronger. You're wiser. You deserve more than somebody that just wants to be in and out of your life and not respect you or treat you like crap. You need better. And for you standing up for yourself, that's brave, that's honorable, and you should be proud of that. So don't let this get you in a dark place. All right, so that is your message, Leo. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.